Oh, good, all of you studying. Okay, have a seat. Oh, you all are very enthusiastic, huh? Afternoon. Keep taking your lunch? Some yes, some no. Why? Haven't taken your lunch? Oh, ask your parents, no worries. Okay, last class was our first class, right? I still can't read your names. So I have done a name tag for all of you to put on your shoulder so I can know your name. Maturi, who's Maturi?
Thank you, sir.
Very active, are you? Okay. Frida?
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Pika.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I'm wearing pink today.
That's good. That's good.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, today, let me introduce myself. Obviously, last class I never tell you much about myself. I'm actually, I have actually a big one, but I plan not to wear. It's too big. So I don't want this. It's so big. This lesson is actually we are studying English today. I've choose something which is very different. We are going to learn about knowing the world and the culture. Okay, so we're going to use the slide today. Do you like the slides?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, not this. Okay, this is the slide. As you can see, in today's you really know what is actually happening around the world. You know what's the culture. Since we are in English class, our culture is based on language because we are teaching English, right? So we are going to see today what are the languages are present around the world. We choose some countries. We have chosen 7 countries. I've chosen 7 countries for all of you. So I'll be teaching you all about the 7 countries, what kind of language they are. So I hope you guys have A4 paper ready. India. After Denmark, we have India. And last but not least, we have Libya, which is around somewhere here. We have Libya. So we have these 7 countries which we are going to talk about in the sense of language. Okay, what language are they using? This is to give you a wide exposure of not only English but other languages are also used in the world. What kind of language you can see? So we head to, first we head for China. Okay, China is a very populated country. Anybody know what is China's capital?
Beijing.
Okay, Beijing. Please write down. China's capital is Beijing. It's the Ibu Negara, correct?
Yes.
Okay, it's a very big town, a very big city actually. And the culture, which is the language we are looking at today's class, we are very specific towards language. They have Mandarin, Mandarin. They have Hokkien. Okay. Then they have Hakka, Hakka. Everybody okay? So now we are in China. Just imagine we are in China. So let's see the world of China. Just have a look. This is how Chinese people in China they speak. See the world of theirs.
国航呢，现在是中国唯一一家载旗飞行的航空公司。国航现在有员工36000人，目前我们的航线网络覆盖29个国家和地区的1140多个目的地。这样的话呢，我们国航对于国际化的
so prominently.
国际化的思维、国际化经营手段和国际化的沟通能力。
So where's the
如果
subtitle?
说我们的英文水平能够有一个比较好的提升的话，那我们能够很自如的跟我们的国际同行去交流、去沟通、去交换更多的信息和资源。那同时呢，我们也
So this is what makes us unique as human beings. From which part of country we come from. You see how they speak their language. Not necessarily English, but you see how they speak. They have their own world of understanding the language. So that is for China. So as you know, the three: Beijing, Mandarin, Hokkien, Hakka. That's the point. Remember, that's for China. Okay, next we head towards Australia. Okay, Australia's capital. Anybody?
Sydney?
More options, please. Koki.
New York.
Hey.
New York.
KL.
Anybody? Come on, Madam, you can do it.
Bombay.
Monash?
Okay, no. But good try.
Can you give the tips? Any like?
It starts from C.
C.
It's not a very famous place, but surprisingly, it is the capital of Australia. Canberra. 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 Canberra is the capital of Australia. I'll show you all where it is actually. You see, Sydney is somewhere here, Canberra is somewhere here. This is the capital. Sydney is very famous, but Canberra is the capital. Like United States, we see Los Angeles is so famous, New York, but the capital of United States is Washington DC. That's where the Pusat Pentadbiran goes on. So that's Australia, somewhere around here, Canberra. So this video of Australia, it will teach you of, they will say normal English words, but the accent of their language. Australian, they don't have any official language. Take note of that. They don't have any official language, but they use English, but they have a standard dialect. That means the accent, they have a standard accent because they were ruled by British people. Correct? So they have no official language, but English is there. But they have a standard dialect. Okay. You want to watch the video?
Yes.
Want to go into Australia now?
Yes.
Okay, this is Australia. This is the harbour bridge. You should know. So this lesson is basically to join general knowledge and language together. So this is here.
My name's Paul. I'm Amy's brother, and we just wanted to put together a bit of a clip for you to show you what normal people say and how we translate it in Australia. So
What normal people will say, he will tell in normal English. His brother will tell it in Australian English.
My friend Brady will show that.
So they'll show it in words.
G'day, mate. Pleased to make your acquaintance. You little ripper. Words of praise fail me. Fair dinkum, mate. Of course I'm telling the truth. Put your head in, mate. You may be correct in your assertion, but shut up.
Bloody hell.
I am in total agreement with you.
That's been now.
May I inquire about your welfare?
Give it a go, you mate.
Are you perhaps incapable of performing this act?
Sure shout, mate.
If you value your well-being, you should buy the next drink.
You're a bloody drongo, mate.
You're a rather dim-witted person.
Rack off, mate.
Your presence is no longer required. Here are some other various terms heard around the streets of Australia.
Oh, stone the flame
So this
with
is kind of
crows.
the language they
Crikey.
use, their dialect. See how standard are their dialects. This is what the words they use.
In the desert. Good on you, Kelva.
Alright, well thanks for listening. I'm leaving now. I'm going to go and hop in my kangaroo, ride down to the local store and buy some Vegemite. Thanks for listening.
So anybody, any plans to go Australia and learn their language? So that is Australia. Now we head towards Russia. Now we go up north. So Russia, I think everybody would know what's the capital of Russia. Very famous M word.
Moscow.
Moscow. That's right. So write Moscow. Moscow is the capital of Russia. It's one of the largest cities in the world. Moscow, of course, the land of Russia is very big actually. So Russia has at least 100 languages. They have many languages. There is example, 100 languages. One of it is Russian, Ukrainian, UK, RAINIAN, Ukrainian, and Slovakia. So Slovakia is like a language, they call it Slavic, SLAVIC. Make sure you guys write nicely. This is something to do with what you have been writing, and you need to present what you have been writing. So, good luck. So let's see a video of this in Russia. How they speak, how they understand each other.
Что бы ни случилось, останемся друзьями.
Everybody should know him.
Клянусь,
Famous
клянемся.
Justin Timberlake. Even their writing is so different. She's an actress, but she can speak Russian.
Голос великолепный. И великолепный тембр голоса. Ну, давай.
That is of Russia. That is the language. Brazil's capital, many people might think it's Mexico, Argentina, or what, but it's not. I checked in the Wikipedia. Brazil's capital is actually Brasilia. That is the capital. Brasilia. Brasilia. That's the capital. Brasilia. Just take out the ZIL and put SINIA. Brasilia. That's the capital. Brazil was once captivated by Portuguese people, so their language is Portuguese. And interestingly, Brazil has their own sign language. So they have one very good one, which is quite prominent there. Brazilian Sign Language. So, Maturi, the Brazils were captivated by what people? So let's watch the video of how Brazilians are.
Mais de 16 milhões de pessoas que usam ônibus em São Paulo.
Can you increase the volume?
That is the highest actually.
Pela internet.
Que horas que o seu ônibus vai parar aqui?
It's Portuguese language actually.
Essa é uma informação simples e que ajuda a planejar o dia.
Seria bom, né? E a gente já sai no horário certo.
A tecnologia já existe e está disponível
Let's see how
para
the
100
lightings.
corredores de ônibus de São Paulo. Todos os 15 mil ônibus que circulam pela cidade estão equipados com rastreadores e de minuto em minuto a localização de cada um deles é registrada por satélites. Essas informações são enviadas para um computador que cria um mapa. Na página da companhia de trânsito na internet, o passageiro pode pesquisar pela linha ou pelo ponto de ônibus e descobrir quando o próximo vai chegar.
Mas com esse trânsito doido que São Paulo tem, será que dá certo?
Segundo a prefeitura, nesse caso, o trânsito não atrapalha. O sistema faz uma conta
Can anybody
simples.
understand?
Primeiro, chega uma distância para
But
o
then you
passageiro
see, they
pegar.
can understand
Depois,
their own language.
confere quanto tempo os outros ônibus que estavam imediatamente na frente dele levaram para cumprir o mesmo percurso. Desta forma, a previsão é possível.
O novo serviço resolve o problema antigo.
Informar os passageiros sobre as rotas, com placas
See their train station service.
E essa informação fixa, né, do ponto de parada, ela é altamente complexa porque ela teria que ser atualizada constantemente.
para quem tem
Okay,
acesso à
that's about
internet
it.
em casa.
Next we head to Denmark. Denmark should be something familiar to you all, where we have a principal, right? Madam Tengku. She went to Denmark. Where did she went? Which part of Denmark? Something starting with C. So she have said in the class. Nobody copy on track?
Copenhagen.
Okay.
Copenhagen.
Gun. Ending letter is gun. G-E-N. Front is C.
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen. That is the Copenhagen. Yeah. Copenhagen. And Netherlands people, so they have Danish. That's their language. D-A-N-I-S-H. Danish. And they also have a little bit influence. British, Danish. Danish is a language of theirs by the Dutch people. Belanda, orang Belanda. Then they have German also.
Sir, can you repeat?
Denmark people, their language is Danish, D-A-N-I-S-H. They have German language. The Dutch is very prominent there. Danish is the one they speak the most there. So I'll give you a slight of a glimpse how Denmark people will speak. Okay, so have a view.
The most difficult word in Danish.
So you're trying to challenge what is the most difficult word in Danish. This is the English word, you see how they pronounce. That's what she said in English.
The hardest meaning of a word is forsigt.
Fuldstændig.
Antikonstitutionel.
I'd say the most important word in Danish would be tak, which means thank you.
Ha, it's something new, huh?
Ja, tak.
Dronning Margrethe. Ja, tak.
The funniest word is princess. Det er vildt. Gøjler. Ja. Hvad så is the word used most in Danish?
Right.
Yeah.
Hej.
Seriøst. My favorite word in Danish is kærlighed.
Good.
Kærlighed.
Kærlighed. Kærlighed, that's a good word.
You like this video, huh?
Yeah.
Denmark. You want to watch it again?
Yeah.
Really? You're going to watch it again? Okay, give another shot. So this time, make sure you manage to find a word and make sure you know how to pronounce it. Because after this, I'll ask you to pronounce it. Can you?
Okay.
So find the easiest word, the English word will be down and how they pronounce. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Let's do this, huh? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
The most difficult word in Danish would have to be rødgrødfløde.
Rødgrødfløde. Og kanskje rødgrødfløde. Good old Victory.
the meaning of the word is forsigt.
Fuldstændig.
Antikonstitutionel.
I'd say the most important word in Danish would be tak, which means thank you.
Social. Nej.
Ja tak. Dronning Margrethe.
Ja, tak.
The funniest word is pølse.
Det er vildt. Gøjler.
Ja.
Hvad så is the word used most in Danish?
Nice. Ja.
Nej.
Seriøst. My favorite word in Danish is kærlighed.
Good.
Kærlighed.
Kærlighed. Kærlighed, that's a good word.
Okay, got it. So hold on, keep it. After last, this to test how strong is your memory power. After this, before I end, thank you. We have another 2 more countries, right?
Yes.
We have India and we have Libya. Libya is Arabic language. Everybody, Arabic language. They use Arab. Their capital is Tripoli. Tripoli. It's a place. Tripoli. Supposingly I was finding a guest of honor to come and speak Libyan right in front of you all, but perhaps nobody is there to come and speak Arabic. But heading to India, we have many volunteers here. Before that, India's capital.
New Delhi.
Fika, India's new capital. India's new capital is New Delhi.
New Delhi.
That's the capital. Even though we are not born there, but I think we know a little bit about it. The best part of India is that they have 22 languages. There's 22 languages. The main, obviously, Hindi, Punjab, Urdu, Tamil. That's up to you all. So, I'm going to choose one of you all to come in front. Just as what I'm going to say in English, you tell that in Tamil. Since we have a very good friend here. Who would like to volunteer or who would like me to choose? I think I'll give a shot to Matri. Matri should come in front. Please, Matri. So I thought, why should we give all in video? Why not we have some live talking?
Yeah.
So, Matri, would you show to our friend Frida, Fika here,
Okay.
tell her what is her name in Tamil? Ask her in Tamil, what is your name?
Oh, okay, sir. உன் பெயர் என்ன?
So she's asking you, what is your name? And you say, my name is Shika. You tell her, as usual. How do you say, my name is Madhuri?
Okay. என் பெயர் மாதுரி.
Where are you studying?
நான் யூனிட்டார் பல்கலைக்கழகத்தில் படிக்கிறேன்.
Okay, please give a round of applause. Thank you, Madhuri. Please have a seat. Okay, before I end my presentation, you have a task. This has been already too much teacher-centered, so I want you all to participate and make it student-centered. So I want each and every one of you to come in front and show what have you learned. Please say what have you learned and how do you find this presentation for you all. Is it good, beneficial? And don't forget the Denmark word which interests all of you the most. Say the English word and make sure you say the Denmark word of it, the Danish language of it. Okay? We will start with our friend Koki.
Select to come in front or go in front.
I will evaluate to see how have you been concentrating in my class. So you say what have you learned first.
Good afternoon.
Give a round of applause.
I've learned.
You like your name tag?
Huh?
You like
Yeah,
it?
I like. Okay. Just now, I've learned the languages that are used in 7 countries that are Australia, China, Russia, Brazil, Denmark, India, and Libya, and some new words that are used in Denmark.
So what is that word? So what is the English word?
Thanks.
Okay, thanks. How do you
Ta.
say in
Ta.
Ta.
Okay.
Ta.
Yeah. And then porridge.
Okay.
Grud.
Good. Okay.
Grudge.
Good.
Grudge. Then no. Net.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Oh, you've heard a lot of it, huh?
Ja. Ta.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's tell her thanks by saying ta.
Ta.
Okay. Next. Yeah, we have our very good friend here, Ashwin. Thank you all for dressing up traditional to show that you are very cultural.
Their language is Mandarin, Hokkien, and Hakka.
Okay.
The Russia one is capital is Moscow. It is the largest city in the world. There have 100 languages. Okay, and then fourth is Brazil. Their capital is Brasilia. There are so many Portuguese people there. And then Denmark is capital Copenhagen. And then Denmark language is British, Netherlands. And then I have learned some words. First is thanks.
Okay.
Tak. Okay. And hi. H.
Okay.
Okay. Then India, capital is New Delhi. There I have 22 languages. And the last one is Libya, Tripoli, their capital, and also have Arabic language.
Thank you. Thank you, Ashwin. I think Madhuri can be omitted because she did very well just now. Let us give her some leniency. We can omit her. Next. Yeah, very good friend. What's your name?
My name is Frida Maria.
Okay, Frida.
Okay. Good afternoon to everyone. We have learned about 7 countries, their culture and their language. First is Australia, China, Russia, Brazil, Denmark, India, and Libya. I think the most interesting is Russia. Their capital is Moscow. It is one of the largest country in the world. And then they have 100 language, more than 100 languages. For example, is Russian, Ukrainian, and Slavic. Okay. Then I've learned some words, which is from Denmark. For example, is for fruit, they call it fruit, and then tak for thanks. That's all. Thank you.
Next, we have our one and only
Nothing.
very traditional girl.
Okay, today I learned many knowledge. Okay, by the way, I really like your slides. Okay, I've learned 7 knowledge today, and I just know that Copenhagen is Denmark capital.
Yes.
Okay, then I've learned Denmark words, which is passes in the long run. Kali, well, love.
Okay.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Please have a seat. Please give a round of applause for all yourself for doing a wonderful job. So basically the idea of to conclude this whole lesson is that you see everybody in the world can communicate, but all in their own way. English is not the only subject. Let's be open-minded. English is international language, but everybody still learns all their other languages. And you should remember also, this is the most important, English accent is not limited, it's unlimited. When you say, give me a minute, take No, I brought. I'm a responsible person. I finally brought. When you say THE, pronounce it please. Everybody says the. Okay, that is in Malaysia, in Indonesia, in Thailand, you say the. But in British, they say the. In India, they will say the. They have different accent. So don't ever be ashamed when you speak English. Oh, am I speaking correctly? There's no such thing. Because the words are all the same. It's how you say it. And there is no original accent for English. Please bear that in mind. So never be afraid to speak English. And you see how they speak all in their own languages. If we try to speak like that, all the Danish language is different, right? For them. But the word is the same. Only the way we say it. So you got the essence of this whole lesson?
Yes.
So you're happy?
Yes.
You like the video? So
Yes.
please try to apply it in your daily life. Go back home and tell your parents, stuff. But that's Danish. Tell them it's Danish. Okay, so you all enjoy, huh? Give a round of applause for yourself. So let's see.